morning. We're here at Life Phone Seminar and I'm here with Dr Gerry Clum. And Gerry, if it's okay, I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Sure, happy.
Can you please tell me, what do you think is so important about vitalistic chiropractic?
Well, the whole perspective of vitalism for me, is very simple. It's a perspective that the sum is greater, excuse me, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Yes.
And that we are more than what we see before us. And it's what's within us that is so much more powerful and so much more important in the long run. And a vitalistic perspective on chiropractic in particular doesn't look for a reason to adjust, it looks for a reason not to adjust. And we make the assumption that the patient is always a candidate for care and in need of care, and when we find it, we address it, regardless of the symptomatology, obviously assuming safety and appropriateness and things of that nature. But the bottom line is that the capacity to heal is, I don't want to say it's unquestioned, but it's assumed, and it's allowed to come forward in the concept, in the context of the adjustment, and in the context of the care that the chiropractor offers, that is in their skill and in their person. And together, the skill and the person create a healing environment capacity that, quite frankly, is greater than either of those, either skill or personality or charisma by itself. So the way I've always looked at vitalism is a very simple perspective that it is that which animates us, and it is that which enlivens us and brings us forward in our lives in all ways. And I frankly, I don't understand why people wouldn't want to align with that, wouldn't want to do things in their lives that support that, and allow that to grow and to flourish and bring us into a period of growth and happiness that we deserve, and that we should have as providers and as patients and as citizens of the world.
Yeah. So as you know, one of the best ways to support that vision and to help vitalistic chiropractic flourish is to be at seminars like this, like Life Room, like the IN8 Summit in Australia, like Raw Chiro Europe, the ACU Summit. If you had any advice for chiropractors, whether they've been to a seminar like that or not, why would you tell them that it's important to get along?
Well, one of the problems that we have as a discipline is that we have never relied upon the infrastructure of the profession for our success. We've always felt that our success, our accomplishment, was of ourselves, and that certainly has been the case. But one of the things I go back to is the World Health Organization has published some discussion that there's really, when it's all said and done, there's two key determinants of health and well-being in life. And clean water is good, obviously, clean air is good, and clean food is good, and appropriate living circumstances and so on. But the two key factors are an absence of poverty and a presence of community. And what we have never had in chiropractic is that community. And it's events like this that create that community, allow us to see a broader context of what's happening in the lives of our colleagues and in their practices, in the lives across our countries, the lives around the globe. And seeing that broader context of community is really what brings us together. You know, people in medicine that are hospital-based or are group practice-based, they have that constant reinforcement every day within themselves. We're one-off people. You know, we're in an office someplace on a given street and in a given town, and we can stay right there and lose sight of all the rest of the world that's out there. And we sacrifice the value and the life-giving healing capacity the community represents. And coming here to this event, to your events, to the types of programs that you talked about, create that community. And we as a group, as a profession, have never realized the value that community creates for us. And once we do, the idea that we would miss opportunities like this is inconceivable. Yeah,
absolutely. Dr. Clum, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your vision and your passion and everything that you give to this profession.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Great to be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.